Good day, viewers at home. I welcome you into another episode of our online English language class. And today we are going to be looking at UTM use of English language. And then the topic we're going to be addressing is the structure of UTM English examination. So just be attentive and then get a writing material as we begin the class. All right, UTM English happens to be one of the subjects where students actually do not perform well in the previous report of UTM exam. And this, the reason behind this is not far-fetched. Many of the students have the belief that they speak English every day, and as a result of this, they don't need to get prepared for the exam. And as a result, they usually experience low results every year. Okay, so that is one of the reasons students do fail this particular exam. Also, one of the problems is that the students don't get used or familiarized with the structure of the exam. And then, you know, when the purpose of the thing is unknown, abuse is definitely inevitable. So meaning that you have to know the structure of the exam for you to do well in the exam. At least what are you going to be preparing with, or are you going to be preparing if you don't know the structure of the exam you are going to write? So before we delve into the topic, I will advise that if you have a child at home or somebody who has been writing UTME and English language is one of the areas that give them problem, please do call on them to come and watch this series of teaching. Or if you have a way of, you can copy the link of this video, send to such candidate or students, and let them get familiarized with this particular topic. So without wasting our time, let's go into the topic. All right, so the UTME use of English is divided into three sections. The UTME use of English is divided into three different sections. All right, are you with me? Okay, so the first section is known as Part A. And this Part A consists of comprehension and summary questions. Comprehension and summary questions. Are we together? All right, so it contains comprehension and summary question. And over this section A, the comprehension and summary question, we have 4 subdivisions. Sorry, we have 3 subdivisions. Division 1 of the questions under this is called contain one comprehension passage. It contains one comprehension passage. So this particular comprehension passage consists of 5 different questions. 5 questions. This comprehension question passage contains 5 questions. Number 2 of this category consists of one closed passage. What we refer to as a closed passage is a type of passage where a particular section of the sentence is being deleted and you are asked to provide answer or to fill in the gap. Yeah. So when you have a comprehension passage where you have a gap or a dash where you are asked to provide to fill in that particular gap. That is what we call a closed passage comprehension passage. So this consists of 10 questions. This consists of 10 questions. I hope you're following me. All right, so number 3, under this section, we have one reading text. One reading text. And this particular reading text, based on the period this video is being recorded, what the students are reading or what is recommended by Jamb to read is what we call 𝗨𝗧𝗠𝗘 Headmaster. 𝗨𝗧𝗠𝗘 Headmaster. So this is the recommended text as at the period of recording this video. Okay, so how many questions do we have here now? So this consists of 10 questions as well. 10 questions. 10 questions. All right, so in all we have 10, 10. So we have 25 questions for this section. 25 questions for this section. I hope you're still with me. Okay, so number B part of this 𝗘𝗚𝗕 use of English is what we refer to as lexics and structure. Lexics and structure. So when we say lexics and structure, it consists of about 4 other components. And what are these 4 other components? Let me just tell you. We have 1, we have questions on sentence interpretation. Sentence interpretation. Sentence interpretation. Okay, so this consists of 5 questions. 5 questions. Okay, section 2 of this particular section B contain questions on antonyms. Antonyms. I'm sure you all know what antonyms are. Okay, words of opposite meaning. So this consists of 5 different questions. 5 questions as well. Okay, section 3 of this particular section, we have synonyms. Synonyms are words of similar meanings. Okay, this consists of 5 questions as well. Okay, I hope you're following me. Now, the 4th section of this section B contains questions on basic grammar. Basic grammar. And this consists of 10 questions. Okay, so in all, we have how many questions here? 10, 10 plus 5, we have 25 questions. 25 questions. So that's 50. Okay, now let me go up here. Okay, so moving to section C of this exam. Remember I told you we have 3 different parts. Okay, so section C is what we refer to as test of oral. Questions on test of oral. So the question on test of oral is divided into 4 different segments. Questions on test of oral is divided into 4 different segments. So number 1 question parts under test of oral is what we refer to as vowel sounds. So you will be tested on vowel sounds. So if you want to learn more on vowel sounds, you can see some of the videos on my YouTube channel to learn about this. We've had several other videos relating to sounds of English. Okay, so now we have how many questions? We have 2 questions here. 2 questions. Okay, so for part 2 or the subsection 2 of this particular test of oral, we have consonant sounds. Consonant sounds. So consonant sounds, we have 2 questions as well. 2 questions. And for number 3 of this, we have rhymes. Rhymes. So for rhymes, we have 2 questions as well. For section 4 of part C, we have word stress. Word stress. Okay, so this is also containing 2 questions. Okay, so section 5 of this particular test of oral, section C, we have sentence stress. That's where we have emphatic and contrastive stress. So you can also watch my YouTube channel to see video on emphatic and contrastive stress. So we have sentence stress. So under this, we also have 10 questions. 2 questions rather. So in all, we have how many questions here? We have 10. Okay, so under section A, we have 25 questions. Section B, we have 25 questions. And under section C, we have 10 questions. So in all, we have 60 questions. So the use of English in UTME consists of 60 different questions, and this is the structure of the exam. All right, so having said this, by the time you put everything together, this 60, if you are able to get proper guidance or coaching like the one I give at the Cambridge Scholars Online Academy, let's assume you're able to score 50, or let's say 45 over 60. Let's say you're able to score, I hope you can see it from here. Let's assume you're able to score 45 over 60 of this exam. And that's 100%, right? 100%. Okay? So, over 100%, times 100%. So, let's assume 0. Divide 0 here. Okay? Now, 2 goes in 6, we have what? We have 3. And then 2 goes in 5. In 10, we have 5. So, 45 times 5. I hope you're pressing your calculator at home. So, 45 times 5 is what? 225. 225. So, that means we have 225 times, divided by what? By 3. Now, this gives us what? Press your calculator. You are going to have 75, if I am correct, over 100. So, it means you get 75%. So, this is how you can pass the UTME use of English if you prepare very well or you get proper guidance from me. So, let me use this opportunity to invite you into our online UTME class that will be starting by the first week of this December. To know more about this online coaching, please dial the number on the screen. Thank you. God bless you. See you in our next video.